Okay. So we're super excited you are on today. As you can see, Jen and I are together, and she lives in Nebraska, and you know where I live, in Texas. And so we have just finished up a retreat with my level 1 senior rubies, and Jen came, and it has been such an amazing time. We have learned and talked and brainstormed and figured out plans and so many things. Kathleen's here too. Come on, Kathleen. She's here too. And so anyways, at the end of dinner last night, we were standing around waiting for our car to bring us back to the hotel, and I get a text from Celeste, and she goes, "Have you checked your emails?" And I was like, "No, dinner." Holy cow, who's excited about this incentive? Oh my word, guys, this can be a game changer. You have got to take it right. I just did a video a few minutes ago on my team page. Go watch it. This is where you draw your line in the sand. End of story. Oh, yep, sorry, I didn't realize I had muted people. Hang on. Sorry. Okay, this is where the month that you're going to draw your line in the sand. You're going to make a decision that now is the time. If you're not muted, if you can please mute yourself. I can't tell who it is. Whoa, hang on. Okay, but get your teams, grab your teams, and do this with them. You called them last night. When we found out that that incentive was happening, we didn't set our phones down the rest of the night. We were messaging team members. We were messaging potentials. We were messaging anybody that had fallen behind in their rank, anybody that could rank up. Guys, this is huge, huge. Think Christmas money. Think Christmas shopping money. You'll get paid on this November 15th. It will be here just in time to do that. How awesome is that? This is an amazing opportunity. I've never seen anything this big as an incentive. Grab hold of it and do it. If you need help, you message me and I will help you. We'll do whatever it takes. But anyways, that was just a side note. So I'm super excited that Jen has agreed to do this Zoom with me. Thank you. I look like I'm like 5 times bigger than her. Maybe I'll sit back. Anyways, but so she's going to talk about IPA, daily IPAs, income producing activities. And we talked a lot about this in one of our sessions that we had. We had little sessions in my hotel room. And it was amazing. And so she just gave us lots of ideas. And I guarantee if you will do what she's challenging you to do today, your business will grow tons. So listen to her, share this on your team page, send it to your ambassadors. If they don't watch your team page, send it to them. When I get their link popped up, send it to them individually and challenge them to watch it. Sometimes I do a challenge. I know a lot of y'all see, if you watch this and comment on what you've learned, I'll do a drawing. Do that for your team. Take that extra step today to get people to watch. Sometimes people just don't know what to do, and Jen's going to tell you what to do. So take it away.
Okay. Hey, guys. It's good to see everybody on, and I am excited about this. We talked a lot about our income-producing activity and what has been a game changer for myself and for my team. And so what I'm about to kind of go through with you and talk to you about will change the momentum and the speed of your team and your growth if you put it into action. That's what it takes, is putting it into action. So first of all, I want you to just decide that you're going to commit to do daily income producing activity. The key to that is holding yourself accountable. And the one thing that has really helped me personally, and what I have been preaching to my team, is to get a notebook. If you have not got a notebook or some sort of a system that you write down your daily activity in, you need to do this. And so I have a notebook that I scribble in daily, and that's how I keep in contact with my people that I'm contacting. So if you have a system in place, you're going to work your business. So either you run the day or the day runs you. So run your own day. Write down what you're going to accomplish for the day in your notebook. And so for me, what I've done is I write 3, 2, 1 in my notebook every single day. And having a daily to-do list for yourself and keeping that 3, 2, 1 in your notebook is going to hold you accountable to who you're contacting through the day. I think so many times, and I'm guilty of this because, I've been doing this for 2.5 years, and the last few months it was like light bulb moment for me to put this system in place in my notebook. That's how simple it took for me to say, okay, I'm going to write down 3, 2, 1 in my notebook, and I'm going to put down the people I'm going to contact every single day, and I'm going to do the work. I'm going to do the work. I'm not going to get on Facebook and scroll through my feed and think that that's the work that I can do to grow my business. Because I'm going to tell you right now, scrolling through Facebook is not going to grow your business. So putting an action in place in your business starts with writing your list. If you guys have not written your list of people that you contact, we say a list of 100. If you haven't written your list yet, you need to start writing your list. You need to keep track of that list. Write down people that come to mind. When you're on a Zoom call like this and somebody comes to mind that you think you should contact about Plexus, write it down right now. Keep a running list of people that you want to talk to about Plexus every single day. Keep that notebook with you. My 3, 2, 1 looks like 3, for me, it's contacting 3 ambassadors every single day. So my team, the last 2.5 years, I go through my genealogy and I put in, it's usually my levels 1 through 4s, but not always. I have some 5s and 6s and 7 that I do keep in contact with. But my level 1 through 4s, I go through my genealogy and I put down 3 ambassadors for that day that I'm going to reach out to. And so for you guys, maybe you're new and maybe you have not grown a team yet. Use that 3 as contacting 3 customers, 3 new potential customers if you don't have a team yet. But put down 3 names, three new customers or something like that. For me, it's 3 ambassadors. And so those messages look like, either how are you doing today? It's a relationship building message. It's not always about Plexus, because the first thing we need to remember in our business is that we're building a relationship with our team, with our customers, with our potentials. That comes first. So 3 people you're going to contact for that day. My 2, and how I put it is 3, 2, 1 in my notebook. And I leave space in there for me to write notes about those people that I'm contacting. The 2 is my 2 potentials every single day. And this is what is going to be your game changer for your business. I know for those of you who have been on this team for a while, you hear that all the time. Contact 2 people a day. I'm telling you, if you're not doing it and you're just thinking about it, it's not going to get you anywhere. Put it into practice. 2 potentials every single day. When you're contacting those 2 potentials, this is another thing that's been a game changer for me and for my team, is those 2 potentials, it does not have to look like a long, drawn-out paragraph message of why you want them on your team or why you want them to try your products. Contacting that potential looks like a simple 2 to 3 sentence message that maybe should take you 5 or 10 minutes to get this done. Now, do you have 10 minutes a day to contact 2 potentials? I think probably every single person does. 10 minutes to contact those 2 people. That looks like, for me personally, that's usually a voice message. I use Messenger on my Facebook app every single day. I like for people to hear me talk. It's more personal. A phone call is the next best thing. A phone call, personal message to that potential is amazing. If you can't do a phone call or a voice messenger, send them out a text or something. I find that doing those 3 things is more beneficial than an email or something, because people don't check their emails anymore. So that 2 potential that you're going to send out a quick message that says something like, hey girl, I'm heading to the post office today to put some samples in the mail. Would you like to try some? I mean, that's just a simple message that's going to be an open-ended question. They're either going to message you and say no thank you, or sure, I would love to try a sample. So then you're going to say, what's your address? I'm heading there right now. Okay. So that's one way to contact somebody. Another way to contact a potential is to say something like, hey, I saw you have been struggling with migraine headaches. I have something that I think could help you. Could I send you a sample, or could I call you? Like, ask them questions. Leave that avenue of conversation open by asking them questions, so they can get back to you. If you send, like I said, if you send them a long paragraph about what Plexus is and what it's done for you, yes, a business potential as well. Either opportunity, freedom, or product. I do both. But I keep it simple. The whole entire purpose of me telling you this, is it's simple. It is hard work, but we make the work harder than it should be. Having a 3-2-1 system set in place for your business is working your business smarter, not necessarily harder. So those 2 potentials that I'm contacting every single day, I'm going to know that I have that done, and I'm going to feel good about myself at the end of the day, that I actually contacted 2 new people about Plexus. Now, some days, honestly, I may contact 5 or 10 or 15. It depends on my day. But if I don't have time to contact 5 potentials, I at least know that I got those 2 potentials contacted. So make it a goal for yourself to contact 2 people every single day. And I want you to think about the seeds that you're planting with every single potential that you're contacting. So if you've got your running list, your system of 3-2-1 in place, and you're writing those names, those 2 potentials that you're reaching out to on a daily basis, those are 2 seeds that you're planting every single day. Those seeds, that harvest is going to come to fruition eventually. It may be a month, it may be 3 months, it may be a year. But you're planting those seeds every single day when you're contacting those people. And they're watching you. They're listening to you. They're watching you. The one in my one, for me personally, is an inactive on my downline. And so, like I said earlier, I've done this a long time. And so my white line inactives in my back office, it looks like a wedding. It's crazy. And so I have a lot of people that I can contact and say, hey, how you been doing? And again, I don't make it about Plexus all the time. When I'm contacting an inactive ambassador, and that inactive ambassador may be an inactive wholesale customer, right? Most people that join our team are not joining for the business. They're joining to get their products at wholesale. They're a wholesale customer. We need to love on them, and we need to take care of them. So contact one inactive and say, how you been doing? Make it a relationship building process, not just about Plexus. You don't want them to think that the only reason you're contacting them today is because you want them back as a customer because you want the points or the money. Make it about building that relationship. Now, again, if you don't have a team set in place yet, use that one as, again, a business potential or a customer, a potential customer, but just make it one person. So 3, 2, 1. Let's see what I have here. Do that every single day. A new thing that I've been implementing since I came home from Maui is our power hour. And so I know you guys have been hearing about this lately too. I've always worked my business throughout the day. I know not everybody stays home and works a business. It's harder for some than others if you're working a full-time job. But having a power hour set in place for you to work your business is a game changer. And since I came home from Hawaii, and I know Beth and I see Kim Watson on here too, Kim and I have been preaching power hour to our team the last few weeks. Having power hour scheduled out in your calendar for the week, for a week is what I have, for a week. So I pick 4 days out of the week that I write down power hour 10 to 11 a.m. or whatever I'm going to choose for that day.
And I want to say this on top of that. Like, if you work full-time and you're like, there's no way I can do that, don't let that scare you.
Yeah.
If you work full-time and really can't make an hour happen 4 times a week, make 15 minutes. Commit to 15 minutes every, 4 times a week, and make that your power hour. So yes, if you have the time, we're obviously encouraging you to do an hour. But I know there's a lot of you on here. I see a lot of you on here right now that are at work. And I know that sometimes committing to an hour on top of your full-time job could be hard every single day. Don't let that stop you from planning this power hour. I know when I started and I was working like crazy, I never had a full hour to work at one point. I might have had an hour through the whole day. Like, I might have gotten up 15 minutes earlier. I might have gone to bed 15 minutes later. Right. I might have worked at 15 minutes at lunch. It may be 15 minutes, like if I was sitting waiting for somebody in my car, because we're taxi drivers sometimes, or, like at a sporting event or whatever. So you can do, 45 minutes, an hour, but it doesn't have to be an hour. So do not let that scare you. I don't want that to scare people.
No, well, and I don't want it to scare you guys either. I think the whole entire point of a power hour or a power 10 minutes or whatever your power time is going to be, it's about working your business intentionally. That's what Power Hour is designed for. To that work, if you're going to work your business 10 minutes because you have 10 minutes, work it 10 minutes intentional business. So again, that's not scrolling through Facebook. And I'm guilty of this. Like, I would say, oh, I'm going to work down and work my business. And before I knew it, I was scrolling through Facebook. That is not going to get me anywhere. And so intentional business is setting a boundary for yourself that during that 10 minutes or 20 minutes or hour, whatever you're going to be able to put into your schedule, it looks like you not answering a phone call, not having anything else going on but what you're going to work for your business. So that looks like you contacting your leads, or a cold call, or a message to one of your warm market or whatnot. It's just that time to intentionally work your business and not be sidetracked. And what that's done for me, because I get sidetracked so easily when I'm working my business. Either a friend's going to call me, or my dogs come in and want to play, whatever. Like, something's going to sidetrack me and I'm going to forget about what I was doing. And so for me, throwing in that 4 power hours a week, it's been awesome. Like, I get up from my desk and I'm like, oh, I got some work done. Like, I really got some work done. And like Beth said, 2.5 years I've been doing this. I built my business on my phone in my car or wherever I was, whether I was in a gym with my children, or it was me running around like crazy, because that's what moms do. That I worked my business when I could, where I could, in the nooks and crannies of my day on my cell phone. I finally have an office and a desk, and it's the first time I've ever had a desk or an office ever in my life. But I'm 2 years in. So that's been different for me to actually get to sit down and work my business. But another thing I want to say to you is, as you create your list, as you get your notebook out and you're going to intentionally work your business every single day, I want you to claim what you want out of your business. If you have not spoke it, claimed it, prayed about it, and told your significant other about it, I want you to do that, because they will help hold you accountable to what you're wanting out of your business. So claim the success of your business. I'm all about mindset and what we tell ourselves. So if we're giving ourselves excuses or blaming it on a team member, or saying, I don't have a rock star. I don't have a rock star on my team, so I just don't think I'm going to get to senior gold or whatnot. Stop saying that. Be your own rock star. Quit saying, I need a rock star, and be your own rock star. And that's where it begins, with you working your business. IPA every single day. You guys, when I started Plexus, I didn't know what IPA was. I didn't even know what that stood for. And it's income producing activity. I've learned it. I love it. I'm going to believe it. And I'm going to put it into action. And so whether you've got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or an hour of the day or whatnot, just make it happen intentionally. Just build yourself up and do it for your team too. After this is done, like Beth said, we stayed in our room on our phone till like 1 o'clock in the morning, messaging people and contacting people, and like I could just feel the fire be lit inside of me, that the people that I can think about who need this incentive that our company's offering this month. This is huge, you guys. So use this incentive, use this amazing double up bonus for you to work your IPA, and contact those people. Contact those people that you've been thinking about, or those team members that maybe they were silver at one time and they lost their silver rank. They don't have 3 active ambassadors. Get them to silver again, and they're going to get an amazing bonus. Really pour into your team. Pour into those who want it, and be there for your team. It will make a difference for your business.
Well, and I want to say one thing. I want you to talk about one more thing. What Jen does too is she does IPA chats, and I've started this actually, and we talked a lot about that this week, is IPA chats with certain team members. You don't want to make like a huge group of people in this, but it's something to hold each other accountable every single day for what you're doing and what you have planned for your business. And we talked a little bit about that. I will say this, that I know a couple of girls here like started that while we were here. Mm-hmm. And then so they've been chatting, and then all of a sudden the incentive came through last night. And like Kaylin this morning said, I'm so glad I already had that IPA chat going, because now this incentive is coming in and everybody is fired up. It's encouragement. It helps each other hold each other accountable. But we talk about that just a little bit, what you do for that.
Yeah. I've done this for a while now. I have a few IPA chat groups. They are groups that look like Beth said, 5 to 10 people. I do have an IPA chat group that I think I have between 20 and 30. I'm not sure. But I have a few of these small income producing activity chats. One of them I call Magic and Momentum, because these IPA chats build momentum. So if you've got a few team members on your team that you think are ready to rock and roll with this business, but they need encouragement and they need accountability, I want you to start an IPA chat. And what that looks like is you going to your messenger or going to your messages on Facebook, and you can create your own group. You just click create on the plus sign up in the right hand corner of your messengers, and you name your group. Mine's Magic and Momentum, one of them, and I put a picture in there, and I add those people who need accountability and who want to be pushed a little bit harder and who want to be challenged, and I keep in contact with them on a daily basis. So I either send them ideas of messages, like, I was telling you, contacting 2 potentials a day, sending them out this message. I put messages in that group. And what I ask of those people that are in this IPA chat group is to comment done when they've contacted their 2 potentials every single day. So what this chat group is about accountability. Have you contacted your 2 potentials today? Comment done. And everybody, it has built huge momentum for my team, huge. People comment, I've contacted 5 today. I'm like, well, wow, our goal was 2, but you got 5. That's even better. I go in there and have little videos. You can have a 90-second video, I think, in your IPA chat messenger group. And your team wants to see you too. If you've got a team, they want to see you. They want to see that you're involved. And it's a great way to just keep a small group of people and stay in contact with them. It's been awesome for us. So if you have not done that, I want you to start one today. What a great month for you to start an income producing chat with some of your team members to get them fired up for October. You can keep in contact with them every single day. And it's a little different. I know if you have a team page, you think, well, they see me, they hear me on my team page. This is way different. This is way more personal. And they'll appreciate it so much more.
The other thing is, yesterday we posted a picture of a daily IPA sheet, and it really just holds yourself accountable if you are not knowing exactly what to do. You can find that on my team page. You can make one on your own. That can just kind of be like a guide you go off of. You can use that one, but it really says, this is what I've done this day, and you fill in what you've done each day. And like, I know for a lot of people that can hold, like, that holds me accountable, because I can, write it down. I'm a paper and pen type person, so it's good for me. But I'm telling you, if you will do this, your business will grow. I'm telling you, if you will commit the 10 minutes, what she's saying to do literally takes 10 minutes a day. Each one of you can find 10 minutes a day. I promise you can. Send this to your level 1s, to your level 2s, to your level 3s, who really just don't know where to start. Sometimes people are so overwhelmed because they think they have to do all this stuff, right? This is what I did when I started. I didn't have time to do much more. My business is so different now, 3.5 years later. But when I first started, I did not have time. But if you look at it in bits and pieces, and I can do this, I can contact 2 people a day. I can reach out to a team member a day. I can do this. I promise your business will grow. But teach your team to do this as well. When we do these Zooms, please take this information to your teams and share it to your teams. Just watching for me, I think it's so cool sometimes, like watching people find what works in their business and tweaking it, and then seeing their team blow up. Guys, this is the time. You've been handed the opportunity yesterday. It was handed to you. Now we've given you the tools how to go do this every single day. Are you going to do it? Are you going to take it and run with it? I promise that this month could change your business tremendously. If you have 3 of your ambassadors, if you don't have 3 ambassadors, get 3. If you have 3 ambassadors, sign 3 people each and get that silver bonus, which is double, you will have just added 9 people to your team because of 3 people. It's amazing. Go back to the power of 3 and use that for this opportunity that we have right now. Don't wait until the last week of the month to start this. You're going to regret it if you do. Start right now. The potentials that I have right now that I know are really thinking or saying that they're going to do it, I message them. I go, we are signing you up this week. It wasn't a question. It was like, oh, I think you need to do this. We are signing you up this week. I've already messaged them this morning. We are signing you up this week because you can potentially hit bonuses and double your money this month. If you wait till the end of the month, they're not going to have the opportunity. Do it now. Work now. Get your team excited about this. Get your team excited about this. Explain it to them. Some people haven't even seen it yet. I mean, it's all over the place. This is exciting. Take what she has said, use this, and I guarantee that you will have success in this incentive this month. This is your roadmap to do what you need to do.
And it's simple. It is so simple. And like Beth said, don't overwhelm yourself. Give yourself grace, because I know when I started, I had so many big goals set in front of me, and when I didn't hit it, I felt like a failure. So being able to tell myself, okay, you need to contact 2 people a day, and actually following through with that, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you've accomplished something. So make your goals obtainable and reachable. And keep your goals written down, you guys. I'm a pen to paper person too. So write your goals on your notebook for the day. Every single day, I will write an inspirational quote, an affirmation, or a scripture, or a goal first thing on top of my notebook before I put my 3-2-1 in place. Because like I said when I started, mindset is everything. If you can start off with a positive thought and a positive affirmation to say, I can do this, because you guys, it's not about you, it's about those lives that you're going to change with this opportunity and with these products. Take yourself out of the equation and say, this is what I need to do for others. God will bless your business, and you will be successful in your business because you're going to work it intentionally, because it's not about you. So I promise you, just try this. Try it for a week. And just tell yourself, okay, for 7 days, I'm going to make a 3-2-1 method in my notebook, and I'm going to write these names down and see how you feel at the end of the week. And you're going to feel like you worked your business differently and harder, but it was more simple. It is simple. Don't make it harder than it is. It is simple.
Yeah. So I just want to end with going back to, I think there's a couple questions we'll look at in just a second, but going back to, we had our no excuses last week, and we had drawing your line in the sand. What are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with this? Are you going to make the excuse, well, my team doesn't care, even if I email them or if I call them, they don't care? Are you going to make the excuse that I don't have any potentials out there, I don't know where to get any? Are you going to make the excuse that you don't have time to do this? Are you going to make the excuse that it will never work? It will work. But if you start now with those excuses, it won't work. I'm telling you right now, if you start now saying, I can't do this because, my team won't do this because, I'm not going to reach out to them because they won't do it. You know what, guys? It won't work. And I'm not saying that negatively. I'm saying it because I want you to go in this with a positive attitude. All of this. I want you to go into the incentive with a positive attitude. I want you to go in the daily IPAs with a positive attitude. Because if you go in claiming it and saying it will work versus saying, oh, I don't know about this, it's not going to work. And you're just wasting your time worrying about if it's going to work. Get out there and make it work. That's what I want to say. So let's look at these questions real fast. How are you telling potentials about this bonus? I just told them. Mine that I already been talking to today, I was like, Plexus is like doubling bonuses, and you have the potential to earn. I mean, how simple is it, especially for a new, brand new person to get 3? I mean, you get 3, and then we'll start getting your other people 3. I'm here to help you is what I say. I will help you do this. You can do this. but you're just going to get double money this month. So you're going to sign up right now. Like, there's no questions in it. There's no
be bold.
Yeah, be bold. I'm like, we are doing this week. And guys, y'all, if you know me at all, that's like so hard for me. But I'm being bossy this week. I'm like, we're going to be bossy and tell people what to do. So, anyways, but yeah, just offer. I mean, on my page, I just put up. I know that there are. I don't know if are the shareables back in the office yet. I don't know if the shareables are in there, but there will be shareables. But I just made like a graphic with the number 3 on it, and I was like, I said for my Facebook post, I put Plexus is having the biggest incentive ever. I need 3 people who've ever thought about this, or maybe not even thought about this, to do this with me. Now, I will go farther, because we cannot post our own promotions on Facebook, right? Like, if somebody's like, oh, what is it? I might add a little incentive of my own to that whenever they message me. When they message me, not if, when they message me. Because I'm going to do this. Like, I have set my goal. I have set the goal for all 3 of our legs. My leg, Scott's leg, and my 3rd leg. We are going to do this, and I'm going to make this happen. So I put that, and I just put, I didn't say message me. I just, if you ever thought about it, or if you haven't and now you want to, this is, we need to do it. So anyways, just tell them.
Okay. The shareables are in the back.
Okay. Thank you, Jessica. We haven't looked. Literally, it came out last night, and we've been here. Awesome. So Lindsay says she's doing $50 for every person who goes silver. That's awesome. I mean, make incentives for your team, but make this an exciting time for your team. Don't go by the wayside and be like, oh, I'll wait till the middle of the month. Get them excited. Okay, one more. Do you know if we did not lose rank and we were a jewel, if there's a bonus? No, the only bonuses are for people who are ranking up, or for the people who have lost rank or are coming back. So, yeah. Huge, 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 guys. This is the time. Are y'all excited? Anyone? Yes, we're excited. Okay, here's another question. The new ambassadors get the 60-day guarantee if they've never tried Plexus.
Ambassadors don't get 60 days.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, they don't. Ambassadors don't ever get 60 days. A customer gets 60 days, but ambassadors get 5 days.
Yeah. So, all right. So I want you to run with it, okay? Run with it. Run with this.
Set a goal for yourself. Claim it.
Yeah.
Claim your goal.
What are you going to do? What rank are you going to hit? Even if it seems far away, you start figuring it out. You start signing ambassadors and get them signing ambassadors. We have like 29 days. No, we don't. How many
today? I don't even know.
27 days left of the month. I'm like, what day is it? 27 days left in this month. So you can sign ambassadors, and they can potentially already hit the bonus, So start calling white lines, not just level 1. Start calling levels 2, 3s, and 4s white lines, and encouraging them to place an order and come back. It's simple as that. But are you going to do it, or are you going to make excuses and not do it? I'm going to do it. I am going to fight tooth and nail to the very end of this month to win this bonus. So anyways, I hope you have a great day. We will talk soon. And, Terry Paxton said something on. They said they were holding our ranks from August. What if we lost rank in August but made it back in September? Do we get the bonus if we hit rank again in October? Yes. I'm not sure. Terry, let me get back with you. Like, I have to wrap my head around that. I have to think about it. Okay, because I'm not 100% sure. I know, did you look on the FAQs? I know there's FAQs. Let me look at it and look at that question and where I can think, not like on the spot, and see if I can figure it out, because my brain is crazy. But I'll get back with you, okay? Anything else before we go? Nope. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, thank you.
If you grab some of your friends. You don't have to do a retreat, but grab some of your friends and go to lunch, or have them come over and brainstorm with your team. This has been amazing, and it's exciting. So anyways, exciting times in Plexus. We will see y'all next week. Have a great week. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.